Hey guys, welcome back to day 3 of this week. So today's foundation is going to be the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. Sorry about this dog barking. Hopefully he will stop soon if you guys can hear him. So anyways, these foundations, these are some of the most highly requested foundations that I've gotten. So I did get this foundation sent to me in PR. They sent me the last 3 shades. And this foundation, I looked it up online at Sephora. It's $46 on Sephora. I am going with the last shade, which is Espresso. This foundation says it's going to be long-wearing foundation stick with the coverage of a concealer, the fluidity of a liquid, and the weightlessness of a powder for invisible full coverage. It says they're going to be able to wear it for 12 hours. It's waterproof. Only a small amount is needed. Lightly dot foundation on the forehead, cheeks, and chin, and blend with a brush. And then it says for a more seamless finish, they recommend using it with the Vanish foundation brush, which I have here. They sent that to me as well. So let's give this bad boy a try. This is what the foundation looks like right now. I'm going to go ahead and set it with the RCMA No Color Powder. Alrighty, so this is the foundation on and everything. I'm going to go ahead, as usual, go on about my day, come back at the end of the night and let you guys know how this foundation held up. So I'm back. This is how this foundation looks like after all day. Comparing it to the past foundations that I've tried, like the Kat Von D and the Danessa Myricks the past 2 days, I wouldn't say it's that full coverage. But if you're comparing it to like regular foundations that go to medium to full coverage, then yes, just those two were just on the extremer sides of full coverage. They were very, very full coverage foundations. This one is not as full coverage as those two. When I first put this foundation on, I thought the finish was beautiful. I'll insert a picture of it in daylight. The undertone is off. When I took a picture of it in daylight, you could definitely see. When I first put this foundation on, I thought the finish was beautiful and I thought it was gonna last like this all day. I was super, super excited. Even though it was the wrong undertone, I was just excited for the people that do have our dark skin tone but are just on the yellow side. I was like, okay, this is gonna be a great foundation to recommend for people with yellow undertones, golden undertones. Unfortunately, this foundation broke apart like a lot. It broke up in my laugh lines, in my small lines. It broke down on the top of my lip. You guys can see it on the side. And I have not had a foundation break down this much on me in a really long time. I wore it for about 7 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in on my chin area and around my mouth so that you guys can see that. Okay, so it's focused. I don't know if I think you guys can see like right here, all these fine lines, and like it literally started just like separating and splitting. It started to wear off on my nose. I normally get my laugh lines, but all of this that's happening right here, I don't normally get that. Like I said, when I first put it on, the finish was beautiful. It looked seamless. Like I was just like, wow, this is a really nice finish. Even though it's not my undertone, I can definitely recommend it for someone that is the same shade as me or something like that, but just a different undertone. I was like, okay, that's going to be a great foundation for that. Unfortunately, this foundation just broke up too much for me. It is very lightweight though. I did feel like I wasn't wearing anything, so that's something that I can agree with. Unfortunately, this foundation just didn't work for me. I've seen a lot of people really like this foundation and say that it's a foundation that they really enjoyed. It just did not work for me. I'm gonna go ahead and move right into the swatches. So this one right here is the Hourglass. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then this is a Lancome foundation stick. You can tell it's just a little bit lighter with more of the yellowish undertones. Anastasia Beverly Hills is more on the neutral side, where this one is more on the yellowish undertone. And then the Lancome is more on the redder side. I think that's it for this video. That's all I have for day 3. If you have not done so already, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Lots of love, and I'll see you guys next time.